Alright, today we're doing today's I'm trying to do set schedules. So amongst other stuff, I want like what I want to do with my set schedules is focus on like one thing, right? And so today I want to do like get in nice positions because I always I let my discipline is not real discipline. Right? And it gets kind of ugly. Some of the dogs are super great at it. Some of them they flare it out, and it's kind of whatever to me. But I do like to occasionally work on it because you got to work on yourself, right? Um, so here we got Chico. I thought this dude was gonna walk by with his. He's got a German Shepherd. He comes and he stands at the end. Sometimes he walks by. Sometimes he just stands there and lets the dog pee and goes away. So so weird, right? But he sits. The hand motion good. So I'm gonna go. Oh, there's a poop bag in that pocket. Oh, there you go. Ready on the side. And we're gonna bring him over. He usually does his really good, and he gets jumpy, so you got to wait till his butt hits the ground. You probably can't tell. Nope, on the sides. So this is a problem that we have. It's one of my lack of discipline things, right? So he'll like break it before we do the next thing. So now that he's calmed down, ready front, and I can move him around. He doesn't need the bait, but good. So usually when I do this, I like to go bait at first. I'll do like what good boy. Reward him for being calm. Heel, and I'll go bait first, and then I'll drop the bait. Right? So we don't. He nope heel. Like see how he started to flare out there. So I'm going to use my leg for motion for motivation, and there you go. I think my hand. Nope, heel. Right. So see, we have this thing about breaking. Nope, heel. So you just got to work it out, right? Good. Ready side. Good. So even there, it's a little bit sideways, but it's almost all around, right? So what I should have done, nope, on the side, right? So we got to work more on. So the reason I'm getting this with him is because good boy is we almost exclusively do structured play. So we almost like nope on the side. We almost exclusively do while we're playing. Good front. You see that? I just moved. I moved to make his position better. And what you're supposed to do is I was right here. Boy, you can then spin him. Well, he doesn't do the spins. He's got an awkward body. So normally I can step to help him, right? Like with my other guys, I could just spin them with my hand to get them, right? And then before you do that, you got to do your word again. Sit. I should have said front because that's what I'm saying. Don't change your word. Ready, heel. Now I'm going hand motion. There's a correction because he's looking away. What are you looking at? Right. Sit. Especially guys like this. Good. See right there? I should have said heel again. Hey, hey. Good. Get the eye contact. Right. No more food in hand. Front. Right. So he's trying to go that way. So I'm not pulling with my hand, but he's hitting the pressure. And until I can correct that because he's bullshitting, right? Hey, hey. Good. Right. And heel. I mean, shit. Side. Right here. Right. So he does a lot of bullshit because I've let him get away with it. Good. And I've seen they actually some people actually do use the leash pressure to get them in tight, right? And what are we doing? Hey, hey, heel. Hey, good. So I did a little movement to help him still. There's no food in my hand. There's least pressure in case he tries to. Hey, I think he's looking for that dude with the dog. Good. Side. Nice. Very nice. Heel. Hand motion. Until he does it. Good. Break. So I got him actually sitting there. Ideally, I would have waited till he looked up again. Uh, but part of this is I have to get better, right? I mean, part of the reason I wanted to do set schedules is so I can go through this and I can do better, and then that way they can do better. But as long as you keep your, I like to say this all the time, you keep your expectations to what you trained, right? I know, like when I get food out with him, he kind of goes crazy because we don't never do food work, right? We always do play. Always, huh? So that happens sometimes, right? So you do a lot of food work, then you go to play work, and you never do food work again. Hey, and you never do food work again. When you go back to doing food work, they're like, "Hey, this is great. Watch your big butt. Watch your big butt, fool. You can't see this thing in the dark. It's got a big old light on the back of it. Watch out. Watch out, fool. Hey, leave it alone. Leave it." All right. Why does he do that? Because I let him get away. I let him pick his toys all the time. Right? He's getting goofy. Here, right here, right here. Come and heel. Right. Good. Side. Use the ball. Good. Front. Front. That's a good one. That's what I didn't do. Is come on, in the front. I didn't do any downs. I forgot. Good boy. Break. I forgot. Chico's my warm up. So, uh, it's kind of clunky with all these stupid clothes on, right? Hoodie, jacket. Uh, what was I gonna say? I usually like to do one, like two or three of each, and then go into the down on each side, each position. What are you doing, fool? Give me that ball, sucker. Right. So, what I was saying about the backpack is, if he's digging in it, it's okay. But he started doing a weird kind of get the ball in. So, like, I let him get away with getting in it as long as it's not goofy. Does that make sense? I guess it's kind of an arbitrary rule to him, but as long as he stops when I say, "Hey, come on, boy, give me that ball, fool." Right. So, I don't know. It's whatever. Bitch. He's like, "Fuck you, dude. You told me to leave the backpack alone when you usually let me do that." What's up, fool? Here, you want this one? Let's get you a freebie and run it out a little bit. Give him a couple freebies, right? Oh, that's a good boy. Give me that thing, fool. Give me that ball, fool. He's been very I don't know. It's a lot of dogs coming in. He's been very overly excited, and I feel bad that I can't get him out. It's the way I have to do it. It's it's a lot of frustration on the way, like through for him, me, and the dogs. So it seems weird that I spend 2 hours with him and 2 hours with my guys, but I can't throw them together in the same 2 hours. But man, you know, 60% of the time, 60% of the time, wow, 60% of the time, I think he wants to play. It's that other 40% of the time is he didn't like the dogs that he went after with me. He didn't he didn't break through skin or nothing. I'm telling you, I don't like putting the dogs in that situation. Especially not, I especially wouldn't do a client dog. Um, but also, I don't want him feeling like he has to do that, right? A lot of that is trust in the beginning, right? So I figured the first time or two was in the first 3 months that he was here, but the other ones were after he had been here for quite a while. So, give me that ball, fool. Give me that ball, fool. There you go. Come on. Let's do a little ready heel. Nice. Such a good boy. Heel. Sit. Good. Heel and heel. And down. The hand motion. You don't want to lay down right here? Hey, there's too much bullshit. No, down. And I probably should fix that position because that's what today is. Ready? Heel and down. So in order to fix it, I would have had to correct them in the moment with the nope, right? And then here, down. No, come here, fool. That's a good boy. I shouldn't say good boy because he's not. It's a heel and down. Good. Break. All right. So all that shit. If your dog's doing all that fucking weird shit like he's doing right now, it's probably something you did. That's stuff that I've been letting him get away with, right? And then that gets into small transgressions lead to big transgressions. Why does he act out in those situations I don't want him to act out in? Because I let him get away with this shit, right? That's the idea, anyways. So I don't know. As long as you're not getting mad at him, going, it's probably something you did. Now, if you haven't been letting that stuff go away, letting them get away with that stuff, then you can be a lot more firmer with your correction than I was. I don't like to be, and it's rare that I am. Usually, when I do, it's with Crew, because Crew's so good that when he does stuff like that, like multiple times, if he does it one time, it's no big deal. 2 times usually is no big deal. If he does it like a third time, I'm like, you mother. But it's because he doesn't. He usually does so good that when we have a time that we mess up, and I'll look at it, I'll be like, what am I doing, dude? But by the second or third time, I'm like, man, I know I did it right that time. But that's the inconsistency, right? Anyways, this is long enough. I got 10 dogs today to make videos, so I can't use them. Oh my gato! Anyways, be nice to your dogs. Be fair. If they're fucking up, make sure you're not the one fucking up first. Um, Make sure you've been consistent and clear in your communication. And if you haven't, then get mad at yourself first. Right? Get mad at yourself, then work it out with them. That's all. Ain't no big deal. Don't make shit a big deal when it ain't gotta be. All right, we gotta go.